This is a tutorial about using the diagnosis software. To start, we use the icon that matches the desktop image. Right-click to open, and wait for it to load. From the home page, we use the green Start button to begin. In our software, the color green will always take you forward, while the color red will take you backwards. So let's click the green Start button to proceed to the patient page. Here you have two options. You can either create a new patient or select an existing patient for the test. If we click New, we are brought to the patient input page where we can enter the family name, first name, date of birth, and gender of the patient. None of this information is mandatory, but it helps. Once you enter the patient information, click on Close and then Save. Then you would select your patient. Now, if you have an existing patient, you can either scroll through your list to find them or use this Search For option here. You can sort options by the family name, date of birth, or other, and find your patient. Once you've found your patient, let's go ahead and click the green Protocols button to continue. Now we're on the protocol page, where we have a full list of the protocols that can be run with this system. When we select the right test by name, you go to Run to start the test. Confirm that the name and date of birth of the patient is correct. If so, click Yes. Now we're brought to the test window, where you see two graphs. This is where your patient information will come in. But first, let's take a look at the top menus. At the very top, you'll see the patient name, age, and name of the test that you're running. Below that, in the second top row, each of these buttons corresponds to a pop-out window that has different options for data analysis and the like. We'll go over this at another time. The bottommost row is very important as it has all of the command buttons you'll be using throughout the course of the test. When your patient comes in, you set up their electrodes and plug them into the amplifier. Once they're plugged into the amplifier, you'll click Imped for impedance to check how well they're connected. We'll go over this in more detail soon. For now, we close this window and then click Preview to assess the quality of the signal. We stop the preview, and when our patient has their instructions, we click Run to start the test. This is what it looks like when the test is acquiring data. The yellow line is the incoming data, and the changing line is the compiled data. At any time during the test, you can click Pause if your patient needs to take a rest. When they're ready to keep going, click Run. You may also click on Stop to end this portion of the test. If you're running a protocol that has more than one step, you use these step buttons to move forward or backwards. So let's move on to step number 2 by clicking Step with the arrow button forward. And we do the same thing. We click Run and begin the test. We'll know that it's complete when the recording status at the top says Finished, or when the results stop compiling. For now, let's click Stop. At this point, we are finished with our test, so we can click on Exit and Save. If you need to have any test comments, like if the patient was non-compliant or the electrodes had to be changed in the course of the test, you can enter the comments here. If no comments are necessary, then go ahead and click Yes to save. Once your test is saved, you can view it again by clicking Old Tests and loading based on the test date. This will pull up your old test, and from here you can click Print and set up your printer or print to a PDF file. When you click on Print, that will send the results to either the PDF document or to a local printer. When you're through with that, you can exit and again save your data. That's all for now.